Here's 15 things about Shaquille O'Neal that may surprise you. Shaquille O'Neal is one of the most famous retired NBA players of all time. His larger-than-life personality makes him one of the most popular athletes in the history of sports. But not everything interesting about Shaq has to do with basketball. Here are 15 things about Shaquille O'Neal that you may not have known. Number 15. Shaq challenged American Olympic athlete Michael Phelps to a swimming competition. Michael Phelps is the most successful and most decorated swimming Olympian of all time, with a total of 28 medals. What can only be understood as a publicity stunt, Shaq actually held his own in the contest. While Shaq did put up a good fight, he ended up losing the meet, but gaining a friend. Number 14. Shaq steps into the ring to fight. We all know that Shaq loves MMA fighting and training, but did you know that he actually fought in an exhibition boxing match against Olympic gold medalist Oscar De La Hoya?
Let's take a look at the tail of the tape. Shaq is taller, he's heavier, he has a longer reach, but Oscar has more experience, he's beaten more world champs, and while Shaq's album went platinum, Oscar's was nominated for a Grammy.
The 5-round fight, which was filmed for the first season of the reality show Shaq vs., saw the 5'10" De La Hoya defeat the 7'1" O'Neal by unanimous decision. Luckily, Shaq says he took it easy on the champ. Number 13. Shaq Loves WWE. Shaq guest hosted an episode of Monday Night Raw. He's a huge WWE fan and he loved the opportunity to host the show. He ends up mixing some words with Chris Jericho, being a referee for the event, and even hopping in the ring, going head to head with Big Show himself. The best part of this event is that you can see it in Big Show's eyes how big Shaq actually is. Speaking of size, that brings us to number 12. Did you know that at age 10, Shaq was already 6'4" tall? It's true. Nichelle Turner asks Shaq on the Big podcast how tall he was at age 10, and he confirms it.
When you were 10 years old, you were 6'4".
True.
Wow. Could you imagine playing basketball at age 10 against someone who is bigger than your dad? Number 11. Shaquille O'Neal has had a very successful hip-hop career. He's released 7 studio albums. That's in addition to a pair of compilation albums, 2 soundtracks, 1 unreleased album, and 9 singles. His debut record in 1993, Shaq Diesel, went platinum, selling over 1 million copies worldwide. Shaq's rap career is well known for his collaborations with other famous rappers, such as Notorious B.I.G. In fact, the night Biggie was shot, Shaq was actually invited to go to the party with him. Instead, Shaq fell asleep just hours before the party started. He credits this with saving his life. Talk about lucky. Luck actually brings us to number 10. Shaq swims with sharks.
Shark Week kicked off on Discovery Channel last night, and Shaquille O'Neal got into a 12 by 6 foot cage to swim with the sharks.
Wow, that cage is just barely bigger than Shaq himself. But little did he know what was actually about to happen.
Topside, ABC. How's our boy looking down there?
There's literally a dozen or more, and they're all just sprinting right up against the cage.
Everything's going just fine until a shark gets into the cage.
What? Sorry, what did you say?
There's a shark in the cage. I gotta get him out. There's a little shark in the cage.
This has never happened in 30 years of doing this.
Luckily, Shaq survived the shark attack and will live to tell the story another day. But man, that must have been scary. Not as scary as number 9. Shaqtoberfest. Shaqtoberfest is a massive Halloween festival held in Long Beach, California, with the historic Queen Mary as the backdrop. Shaqtoberfest will be the ultimate Halloween destination in October. Throughout the day, Shaq Diesel's Pumpkin Patch offers children of all ages a traditional experience with plenty to explore, including trick-or-treat stations, pumpkin sculptures, and inflatable play zones. Then, after dark, the attraction comes alive with a mix by Shaq Diesel playing throughout, as an over-the-top light show mixing Halloween and EDM produces a spine-tingling Halloween atmosphere. Okay, so maybe not super scary, but with all the excitement, the event better have some good security. That brings us to number 8. Did you know that Shaquille O'Neal is a cop? That's right, Shaq is an active member of local law enforcement. In fact, Shaq has worked for 11 different police departments, making him a qualified and experienced detective. He has gone through 2 different police academies and has been a volunteer reserve officer for several police departments and sheriff's departments. Shaq has expressed an interest in running for sheriff one day. He also plays a cop in the movie Grown Ups 2, making his experience on the matter very well-rounded. Speaking of well-rounded, number 7. Shaq has either represented or invented more products than he can probably even keep track of. His name is on several products that you might not have even imagined. For instance, a waffle maker, the Shaq Grill, and the Shaq Egg Maker. Shaq has even created a shoe phone.
Yeah.
Actually, Shaq has been part of so many products that during an NBA on TNT episode, the hosts play a game called Which Shaq Products Are Real?
Shaq Skates or Shaq Truck?
Oh, I know what that one is. Tonka. I saw that. I saw the advertisement.
Actually,
that was good.
I never even heard of that before, but I just took
No, you didn't see the advertisements for Christmas. It's coming up. It's all
right.
over there.
Number 1 truck in the world, by the way.
Number 6. Shaq is extremely generous.
Once or twice a week, I try to do good deeds. You like them? And I'm gonna give you some money for a suit, too. I'm gonna give you some money for a suit.
Mr. Beast or Shaq? It's hard to tell. Shaq randomly buys things for people whenever he goes to a store.
What I've been doing lately is I'll go in stores and I'll look for moms. Remind me of me and my son. So the other day I'm in Best Buy and I see this mama and her son, and she's trying to get some laptops so her babies can go to school. She owed like $1,100. She grabbed one of her babies and said, I'm gonna get the laptops in 2 weeks, baby. And I said, I got you. She's like, you don't have to do that. I was like, yes, I do, because my mama told me to do it. Just trying to, lift people's spirits, make people happy.
So wait, is it Shaq or Mr. Beast? Number 5. You can now call him Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. That's right. The man known simply as Shaq has earned a doctorate degree from Barry University. He and his family are very proud of this achievement. His thesis was based on how humor is a useful tool in business. Shaquille O'Neal has earned a bachelor's degree, an MBA, and now a doctorate degree. Number 4. Shaq only made 1 3-point shot his entire career. According to the experts, the problem was that Shaquille O'Neal broke his wrist as a child, and it never healed properly. Shaq also had a hard time hitting free throws. And comically, he has a yacht appropriately named the Free Thrower. Hey, at least he will never sink it. Number 3. Shaq's entire life is custom made.
Most 7-footers can't fit into sports cars, but I can.
That's right. Because of his size, everything in his life has to be custom made. His house, his theater, his garage, his cars, and even his bed. At one point, Shaq claimed that he had the biggest bed in the world and that it could fit 50 people. Let's just hope they don't steal all the covers. Number 2. Shaq's first job at age 13 was at a Burger King near a United States military base in Germany. It didn't last. Shaq wanted to flip burgers and run the register, but his boss gave him a mop and stuck him with janitorial duties. So he quit. It's unclear if he even lasted a day. Over a decade later, though, he would partner with Burger King to introduce the Shaq Pack, a sourdough bacon cheeseburger paired with fries and nacho cheese dipping sauce. Number 1.
Hi, this is Shaquille O'Neal saying happy holidays to everyone out there.
Shaq really loves Christmas. I know, big surprise. We all love Christmas, right? Well, in this final thing you may not have known about Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq loves Christmas so much that he recreated these iconic Christmas movie scenes. Yo, he's way too big for that chair.
Spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
Do you remember Christmas Vacation?
Isn't it a little big?
It's not big, it's just full.
I double dog dare you.
Ernie,
I triple dog dare you.
Chuck, you're not fat, you're skinny.
Ouch. That had to hurt. Let's not forget about Charlie Brown Christmas. Dang, Shaq's got some moves. Let's not forget the iconic dinner table scene in Elf, where he lets out the longest burp in history. That's gotta be a record.
You are so weird.
Are you home alone?
Underdog, put this on the t-shirt. Charles wished he had this luxurious hair, and so does Kenny, and so does Ernie.
We hope you enjoyed this video about Shaq and these 15 things that you may not have known. Enjoy your holiday season. Please leave a like and subscribe for more videos.